Hey everyone, Pretty Tarot here, and welcome to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Pretty Tarot, and my website, prettytarot.com. This is the Capricorn August 2017 reading, and I want to let you guys know if you're interested in a personal reading, please visit my website, prettytarot.com. You guys can also email me at prettytarot@gmail.com, or you can check the description box below. And I actually had a card to pop out for you guys, the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about receiving. I'm hearing some like receiving blessings, receiving prosperity, receiving money, a promotion, a raise. Could be receiving something that means something to you, receiving some kind of valuable offer, okay? So now back to what I was saying while I'm shuffling here. This is for the sun sign. However, you can also apply it to the rising and ascendant, moon, Venus and Mars. And I say Venus and Mars because and a lot of readers don't mention this, but your Venus and Mars placements are significant personal planets in your chart. Venus represents the way you interact with others personally on a interpersonal level. So how you are in love, life, and relationships, how you are with friendships, how you are with co-workers, family members, or whatever, okay? And Mars is how you are physically in your actions and your physical energy, and also your sexual energy as well. If you have major placements there in terms of signs that are really dominating those areas of your chart, then you could be very well acting and experiencing that energy in a significant way. Like I have Virgo Venus, Virgo Mars, and a lot of times I can relate to a Virgo reading, okay? So that's the reason why I say you might want to pay attention to those signs and visit Cafe Astrology to get a free birth chart or natal chart so that you can be aware of what those signs are as well, because a lot of readers, they kind of play that down, but I feel like you could be missing a piece of the puzzle when you're not checking in on that, okay? All right, so Capricorn. And remember, because this is a general reading, that this can apply to any area of your life. So it can apply to love, life, and relationships. It can apply to jobs, career, finances, family life, health, whatever is significantly going on in your life. That's the energy that's being picked up. But it is being picked up in general for the entire sign of Capricorn. So if it doesn't resonate, then you may need to seek out a personal reading with me so that you can get a reading that resonates with your personal energy specifically for you, and not for an entire generalized zodiac sign, okay? If you like the reading, hit the like button. If you want to see more readings, go ahead and subscribe. Hitting the dislike button does not send me a message at all. It's just you hitting the dislike button, okay? All right, so moving on. Capricorn, what's going on for you guys right now? You guys are focused on some sort of relationship, a partnership. It could be a friendship. It could be a focus on an agreement, a contract, some sort of mutually beneficial situation. It could be also possible some kind of reconciliation or forgiveness. Whatever this is about some kind of arrangement, or like I said, relationship, or whatever's going on. Is something between you and somebody else or another party that is the focus this month. And what may be affecting this here is, you have the Emperor card here, and that's taking charge, taking control, using your wisdom and your experience and intelligence, and maybe even seeking counsel if you need to make wise decisions that is best for the greater good of all, okay? And that's empowering kind of thing. So what is hanging over this, and this is also this is about being mature as well, mature and making wise choices. Now what's hanging over this situation here, either there is an air sign influencing your situation, which could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or this is you trying to be focused and cut out what no longer serves you and your purpose and using intelligence and wisdom. Or this is, if it's not an air sign or you being focused, then it is someone who is, they come off as being very intelligent, very wise, very rational, logical. They think with their head over their heart. They can be very blunt. They can be crass. They can also be stubborn, but there's someone who, they also could be kind of airy and flatty, but there's someone who they know how to cut through the bull and, like I said, cut away at things to really get down to the real details, okay? So they can be very detail oriented or whatever, and intellectual, okay? So that's what's hanging over the situation. It's one of those scenarios, okay? It's either someone of those characteristics, air sign, or it's you trying to be focused and, cut away what no longer serves you, that kind of thing. And what's underlying the situation here is some sort of change of luck that is desired, or expectation of change of luck, wanting things to turn around. Now, in the recent past here, over the last few weeks, or the last few months possibly, there is a situation in which there was some watching, observing, spying, or some gossip or talk behind the scenes that had been going on. And in the present moment here, it looks like you guys feel like, in the present moment of this month, it looks like you guys are experiencing what feels like a hassle. You guys may be dealing with, some kind of difficult situation or some kind of complicated situation. You guys could literally be feeling like it's a struggle, a fight, a hassle. Some of you guys could literally be on the defense. Some of you could really be like competing, also as well. Some of you could be getting in fights and arguments. Some of you really could just be battling things out. Of course, I'm going to get more details. That's why I'm shuffling now. Get 3 cards on that. See what the heck is going on here with all that. And I got 2 cards that popped. In regards to all this, it looks like you guys want to win without having to fight, though. Get what it is that you want without having to go through any changes here. But it looks like there's either some lies, deceit, or deception going on, or you guys are not being realistic, and maybe you might be disillusioned or delusional about something, or you guys are clearly in the dark and not really able to see things for the way they are. And let me go ahead and pull one more card to go with that. And that may be the reason why it feels like it's a hassle, a fight, a struggle, and you're on the defense and really just wanting, to not really have to go through all this. And it could be, like I said, something new. There's something new of some kind of value to you guys. This could be some large sum of money. This could be some new opportunity. It could be a new job, a new career, a new opportunity to do something. It could be a large, like I said, a large sum of money, or a good sum of money that you want or expecting. Or it could be something that is of some kind of high value to you guys. Something that really means something to you, that you are wanting or anticipating. And but it's just, you guys are in the dark about something, or there may be some sort of dishonesty involved, or you're not seeing things for the way they really are, or you just can't see things for the way they really are, and it's a real hassle, and you guys just kind of want to get whatever it is you want without having to fight or go through any hassles or anything here. Did I drop something? No, I didn't drop it. Yeah, you guys are really concerned here about staying on top of things, or staying on top maintaining your position, holding your own. Like I said, you guys could literally be trying to defend yourselves in some kind of form, or you could literally be dealing with this a competitive situation or competition, and you're trying to stay on top of things, or stay on top, period. But for some of you, this is about just staying on top of things, in regards to maybe staying on track is what I get for some of you. And the outside influence here that we have is, there's like some new start of either, for some of you, this could be a new job, a new opportunity for a career, a new, some kind of new project or some kind of new opportunity, period. This could be a new move, maybe to a new location or something or whatever, or whatever it could be in terms of making a move, but it being a new move. Others of you, this is like I'm feeling a passionate start of just something else. This kind of feels career, job orientated, though this could relate to any area of your life. So this reading will relate to a group of you guys in different ways. Some of you, this could be love life. Others of you, this could be about jobs and career and finances. Others of you, this could be just about something entirely different in itself that is personal to you. And I kind of want to go ahead and pull 3 cards on the Queen of Swords there that I have, in which there could be, like I said, there's an air sign hanging over the situation, or someone of the other characteristics that I mentioned before, or someone would err in their chart, or it's just someone who could be you guys trying to be focused. But this definitely seems like, So in regards to pulling on that particular card here, it's about seeing things come together. It's about seeing things come to fruition. It's about, getting what it is you feel you deserve, reaping the rewards of the benefits of the efforts that you put in, reaping what you sow, kind of thing. And things quickly moving forward, or possibly moving forward. And once again, it's definitely relating to an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or like I said, someone who they come off as with those other characteristics as being, someone who thinks with their head over their heart, they're intellectual, wise, intelligent, could be charming, or someone who they can be blunt, someone who also could be stubborn, someone who knows how to also, they're detail oriented and they can cut through the nonsense, to really figure things out. Or this is you guys really just trying to be focused and cut away what no longer serves you, and use wise decisions and intelligence there. Because this is here twice, So that says a whole lot there. Now, you guys are expecting here in your situation, you're expecting to receive an offer. You guys are definitely expecting to receive an offer, and it definitely could change the way you feel. Your challenge here is you guys really want to move up to the next level. You want things to move up to the next level. So this could be a raise. It could be a promotion. It could be, just moving up in that next greater thing for you, which could be whatever it is that you're hoping or expecting or desire, that will just put you in a whole new area of your life, or that whole next phase of your life, okay? Because this is all about graduations and completions. So some of you may just be feeling like you're ready for something new, something different, whereas others of you are going to be concerned about, you just want to move up to that next level, For those of you, if this is about your love life, it could be, if you've just been dating, you probably want to be exclusive in a relationship. Some of you maybe want to get engaged. Others, if you're already engaged, you're ready to go ahead and jump the broom and get married. Others, you could already be married and expecting to have kids. Whatever this is, whatever is the next level for you, or whatever this is you feel will just change things for you in your life, because some of you may be feeling like you're just ready for this next phase in your life. You know what I'm saying? And it's a challenge. It's an obstacle for you guys because it looks like things are not as easy in regards to you being able to do that, meaning, you're really having to fight for it. You're really having to strive for it. You're really having to compete for it. Some of you, it really could just be hard to do, a struggle for whatever reason. And what's interesting here is in your outcome and what you guys have coming up between the next few weeks here, this is your outcome. And I feel like your outcome can be changed providing you're willing to use your free will to either change your outlook on the way things are going or where you think things are heading, or if you choose to make different choices and decisions, okay? And this is really in your outcome. You guys are worrying, you're stressing, you're having anxiety, you're in depression, sadness, grief, worry, overwhelmed is what I feel for many of you, overwhelmed. Some of you could be disappointed. Some of you could just be feeling discouraged is also the word I'm getting for you. And it's because in the between now and the next few weeks or the next few months, you guys are, feeling like you are tortured. It's hell, it's misery, it's miserable. This could be a feeling, or literally this is what could be coming up or going on. And it's tied down to the fact that I feel like you guys could be torturing yourselves in some regard because you want something so bad, but you're not willing to take the steps to move in the direction for it, is what I'm getting for some of you, not all of you. This card, the Devil card, is all about attachments that we struggle to let go. It's all about addictions. And when I say addictions, this doesn't mean necessarily drug addictions. It could be for some of you, but this is, addictions is not all. The first thing people think when they think addictions is they think drugs, they think alcohol, they think, sex addictions, things like that. But addictions is whatever it is that you feel you are struggling to release or let go. It could be habits, bad habits. It could be non-productive habits. It could be your thinking. You know what I'm saying? It could be your emotions. It could be literally a person holding themselves back or holding themselves hostage to a situation they absolutely do not have to. It could be materialism. A lot of times people are, they're so attached to material comfort that they're not willing to step out and take a chance to, say, start a business and leave their job that they hate so much because they are attached to that comfort that comes with getting a paycheck. They're attached to and addicted to this feeling of this idea of stability in their mind that, I like to have that security, that comfort, that paycheck so I can know my bills are paid and I can buy Chanel bags or whatever it is and not worry about anything. And they won't be, and they struggle to let go of that job in order to go start a business so that they can seek out their true prosperity and success in life. You know what I'm saying? Some people have codependency issues where they stay in relationships or marriages because they're comfortable with the idea of, well, I'm already with someone, they're always there even though it's not who I want to be with. You may want marriage, but that person that you've been living with and in a relationship with for years doesn't want marriage, and you may be struggling to leave that situation because you like the comfort of being there and you don't want to leave because you don't want to be alone or you don't want to let this go, for whatever reasons. For some of you, it could be about you got a comfortable lifestyle together and you don't want to let that comfortable lifestyle together go, you know, because you're like, well, we got this great house and these nice cars and our bank account is off the chain. How could I possibly leave this situation now? It's a lot of different reasons why somebody can't leave something alone. It could be addiction to food. Somebody may want to lose weight, but they can't because they can't put down the cookies, you know, because they love those cookies or whatever it is, you know. So that's what I mean by addictions. It's not always drugs. It's not always alcohol. It's not always the most typical addictive behaviors. It could be codependency. It could be anything. And you guys some of you are struggling to deal with those things, your addictions, your codependencies. Some of you, like I said, are holding yourself hostage to situations that really are not doing you the greatest good or any good at all. For a lot of reasons. Some people could be wanting to get a divorce, but they won't do it because they fear that, you know, they're going to have to pay child support and alimony or pay for the legal fees, whatever it could be. Some of you may not want to break a lease or a contract because you're worried about the fees. Whatever it is, no one can inflict pain, torture, misery and hell on you if you don't allow it. And that's usually what the devil card is all about. So it's almost like self-inflicting wounds or pain on yourself. For some of you, it literally is being some of you is also being tempted. Okay, temptation. Some of you may be tempted about something or feeling tempted to something. And I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards on that. But whatever the case is, and like I said, the devil card also could literally be you just feeling like you're in hell or feeling like you're miserable or whatever. Because if you are, you know, these people are in hell, you know, it's the devil, for goodness sake, you know, he's lighting a torch on their behinds, you know. So it's not to disregard and say that you guys aren't experiencing hell, but some of you could be putting yourselves through it. Now, I'm also getting some of you are manipulated or going to feel manipulated. Okay, that's another thing. But like I said before, no one can manipulate you unless you allow them to. And it all starts here. No matter what they threaten you with or whatever you feel the threat is. You have to take charge and take control here. Okay, use your wisdom and cut away at the nonsense. Now, this card popped out. This is a justice card. It could be a legal thing going on. But this is also a card that's about fairness and balance, okay? And this is also a card about justice, okay? Getting what it is you feel you deserve. But, you know, you guys are beating yourselves up. Or this is what you guys are going to end up doing is beating yourselves up. But you don't have to. You don't have to, simply because of what's going on. And this may be a factor, you know, that's going to play into what's going on for you guys between now and the next few weeks. But and yeah, some of you feel like it's hell because things have been difficult, or it's like a hassle, and you really having to put in a lot of hard work, or you being put through hassles. And I get that, because for some of you, if it's a job and you're being put through a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, being put through the ringer. But we have free will to choose how we perceive our situations. We have free will to make the choices. Goodness grief. A lot of cards falling at once. We have the free will to choose what it is that we decide to do. And we have the freedom to free ourselves from anything that is giving us hassles or causing us overwhelmingness. I once walked off a job because it was causing me a lot of anxiety, stress, and I was getting a lot of hassle, and I knew it wasn't going anywhere. And I struggled with it. You know, do I leave? Do I not? One day I just walked off that job, never went back, never looked back, and it made no difference. It really didn't. I found my blessings elsewhere. And I'm not saying that's what you guys should do. Not at all. I wouldn't advise many of you to, or any of you to actually get up and leave a job or anything. If you feel like, just because, you know, sometimes you have to be disciplined and stick it out. In that case, I knew for me it wasn't going to work out no matter what. Okay. But you guys make your own choices, though. I'm just giving examples here in the reading to maybe kind of help you guys to relate. All right, so in regards to, like I said, this whole devil card here and things feeling like somebody's manipulating you or giving you some kind of hell, misery, torture, whatever it is, and just things looking like you can't get unhooked from something, you know. Some of you could be coming under fire as well, is also what I'm hearing. But this is, you guys are going to need to focus on meditating and going within and being to yourselves. Some of you are just going to choose to really go on your own here and really think about some things so you can really kind of go within and really just gauge how do you really feel about things. Some of you are really going to become introspective over these next few weeks here because you really need to think about, you have some things to think about, and you're going to be thinking about, you know, where can you get some help, or you guys are going to be thinking about you need help, or you want someone to be kind or generous to you, or to ease up on you in some kind of form, or to have some kind of empathy for you in some kind of form. Or just to have pity for you because, you know, you're going through it, you know. But this is definitely about kindness and generosity and help. But, you know, and you guys probably are unsure where you can get this help, or where you can, you know, or how you can bring about this situation changing, you know, for the better, you know. There's also a possibility that some of you are just, besides being in the dark or not being able to see things clearly, some of you may not be realistic or honest with yourselves about what it is that you're expecting in your situation or how you feel it should turn out. Some of you could be, you know, being deceived or lied to or played or whatever it is. It's different for each of you. But some of you, I feel like you're not really sure how to go about, you know, getting the kindness or the generosity that it is you feel you need or deserve in your situation. In regards to you guys being worried or overwhelmed and things like that in your outcome or stressed out, like I said, there's this free will thing. It doesn't have to be that way, you know. So don't look at all this as negative. These are warnings in a sense, you know. It's a warning in a sense. Hey, you know, this is how you could possibly end up feeling, or what you could possibly end up experiencing. But that's providing that you guys choose to not empower yourselves in a situation. And sometimes empowering yourselves in a situation could be as simple as literally just changing the way you think or perceive the situation, or making the hard calls and tough choices and decisions that could possibly work in your favor. So now I'm doing the Angel Tarot cards, and I'll do the Ask Your Guide cards, the Angel Answers, and the Answer Simple Oracle cards to gain extra insight, confirmation, or advice for you guys here in your situation. Because I feel like this is very much needed for you guys, especially right now. All right, Capricorn, what is going on in terms of advice and insight, confirmation for you guys? All right, so you guys got the Magician. So yeah, this is encouraging you guys to take charge in a way that you can empower yourself by taking what it is that you have to work with in your situation and make use of what you have at your disposal. Work your magic is usually what this card is all about. Taking what it is that you have at your disposal, or what you have to work with, and working your magic and making some things happen, you know, rather than sitting there and, you know, expecting someone to or waiting for someone to give you something or do something. Maybe you guys could take and work your magic, like I said, you know. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready is what this card indicates. You have the resources and the ability to manifest whatever it is that you're desiring. Life is magical is the advice of that card. You guys also have the Ace of Water, which I feel is confirmation of the fact that you guys have a new valuable beginning that could change the way you feel. It could be a new job, a new career opportunity. It could be a new opportunity, whatever it is. It could be a new feeling for you guys, whatever the case is. It says fallen in love, and yeah, it could be a new relationship as well. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home for some of you guys is the indicator of this card. So I feel like that's confirmation that you guys have something new that could come about. However, like I said, I feel like you guys have a choice in a sense to look at things differently from a different perspective. You also have the renewal card here. Okay, and this card indicates review and evaluate. So it's saying review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. That card is indicating the possibility of a transition or a transformation or a possibility of maybe ending something, you know, because maybe something isn't working out. But it's also the possibility of reconciling something and working something out as well. That falls out of here. Okay. So the one that fell out, this is your angel guide, definitely clearly speaking to you. They're always speaking to you through these readings anyway, but this is something they definitely want you guys to pay attention to when they throw a card out. Self-esteem. You guys need to learn to love yourself. You need to learn to appreciate yourself. You need to learn to accept yourself. And you need to learn to give yourself more credit than what you have been giving yourself. Some of you guys have really been, like I said, I feel like been torturing yourself and allowing yourself to feel some kind of way, or allowing someone else to make you feel some kind of way, or allowing a situation to make you feel some kind of way about yourself and your life, or the opportunities that you seek, or what it is you want and desire. With having better or higher self-esteem, you can attract more of what it is that you want on a positive level. You also, it will empower you to not easily accept things that you feel are beneath you, or things you feel is degrading to you, or things you feel is hurtful or unfair to you, or things that you feel is not what you feel you deserve, or is on your level, or whatever it is. Okay. When you have good self-esteem, you know who you are, you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table, and you're not willing to concede on any of those things. Now, you're not arrogant when you have good self-esteem. That's being conceited. But when you have good self-esteem, you're not going to allow anyone to, like I said, try to give you hassles that you don't deserve. You're not going to allow yourself to be cheated. You're not going to allow yourself to be held up or have your time wasted. And more importantly, when you have good self-esteem, you have confidence, and you're willing to pursue what it is that you want with knowing that you are deserving of it, and knowing that you are capable, and knowing that not only is what you deserve, but you qualify for it. Like I said, some of you guys could really be beating yourselves up here, and that can make all the difference in how your situation works out. Some of you are overwhelmed. Some of you are just really probably, just like I said, beating yourselves up, or allowing someone else or something else the situation in itself to make you feel beat up, or like you're not good enough, or like you can't have this, or you can't make something work. Whatever it is, work on your self-esteem. This is very crucial to the outcome of your situation and how you move forward, going forward. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love here. There's unconditional love in this situation. And this came up in the Virgo reading. So it's interesting that it come up in the Capricorn reading for you guys as well. I feel like this is speaking to you having unconditional love, not only for others, but for yourself. Unconditional love allows people to see a situation more fairly. It also allows people to be willing to overlook flaws in others and the imperfections that they may exude, and to me, it allows a person to be able to be willing to take the steps that it takes to make something work when there's difficulties and hassles. And I feel like for some of you may be experiencing issues with your and I was just about to say family. I didn't really look at this card. I didn't really look at it. I had pulled it, but I didn't look at it. But it's funny, just as I said it, I looked at it. Family. Some of you may be experiencing issues and hassles with family. Others of you, it may be in a love life and relationship. Some of you, it could be with coworkers and work or whatever. But go in this situation with unconditional love. So even if it's like coworkers or associates or whatever, neighbors, we're all brothers and sisters, okay? Love one another unconditionally in a way that, you can be willing to forgive people for being less than perfect or being imperfect. Definitely when it comes to family, having unconditional love is the only way to go about family, because we all know that sometimes we know for a fact you don't get to choose your family. Your family's kind of already chosen for you in this life. And so you may not like the things that you have to deal with them, or the things they put you through, and vice versa. But you have to have the unconditional love, because blood is blood. And even if it's not blood, family is family, okay? Some of you may actually need to look to your family for help and for guidance in your situation. Is also why I feel the family card came up, because family will love you unconditionally. So even if you are struggling with your self-esteem and struggling to love yourself and struggling to appreciate yourself and knowing who you are and what you have to offer, family is always going to be there to uplift you. For many of you, when all the chips are down, some of you may be needing kindness and generosity and help, and family could be of help to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys can't see that call is trying to come through. Let's see if I can decline it. Anyway, now with the angel answers cards here, let's see what you guys got coming here from these cards. This one popped. Interesting. Virgo got the same. Okay, I'm good with those that fell out. That's 3 cards. Or is that 2? Actually, that's 2. Yeah, so that makes a total of 3. Yeah. Now, Virgo got the same thing. Recovery. One of the other signs got recovery. A lot of signs, I feel like for this month of August, recovery is very crucial to you guys, and recovery is going to be experienced or on its way this month, because a lot of people in regards to this month, it seems, are going through some things and struggling with some things. Some of you, are really overwhelmed. Some of you are really struggling. Some of you are really, just really going through it. And, some of you are exhausted as well. Some of you could be going through health issues, but you guys are going to recover. You got that card. Now, you guys also have the compromise card. Another sign had the compromise card. I want to say it was Gemini. It could have also been Virgo as well, but I know for sure other signs received this. Yeah. I know Gemini got this. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini here that you need to work on this compromise with, or someone with Gemini in their chart, or someone who just, but nonetheless, you guys have had the air sign to come up twice. Okay, Capricorn. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to work on compromising. It's a give and take. And this is confirmation here in regards to this, because not only does this card represent relationships, partnerships, friendships, agreements, arrangements, mutually beneficial situations, and partnerships or whatever. It also represents forgiveness, reconciliation, and yes, compromise. So that's just more confirmation of what you guys need to do. You need to be willing to compromise, but make sure you're not compromising to the point where you're not getting what it is that you need out of the situation. Okay, but don't be too stubborn. Don't be too stubborn. Otherwise, I fear you guys could end up still feeling that way, overwhelmed and worried, stressed out, unhappy, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be that way. Now, you guys got the unlikely card, so I want to pull some other cards on that, but you guys probably know what it is that is unlikely. But just to clarify more, go ahead and shuffle and see what can we clarify on what it is that is unlikely in this situation for you guys. What is it that's being pointed out that is unlikely? One more shuffle on that. Okay, now this failed, so I'm going to go with this, but I'm going to pull another card as well. This may be what is unlikely, and it came up in regards to the future position between now and the next few weeks or the next few months here with the Devil card. Okay, some of you may be thinking about a new start, a new beginning, a new relationship. It's possible that it's unlikely. This is the card that fell out when I was shuffling on what the unlikely card is about. And it makes sense because reflecting back earlier in the reading, there was some sort of, my memory is not there, but there was something, I remember this much, there was something there that was not a positive necessarily in regards to a new start or a new relationship that you guys are anticipating. Like I said, it could be a new job, a new career opportunity, a new relationship, whatever this could be, or this new feeling. But for some reason, it's unlikely. And I feel like maybe because you guys possibly, yeah, the Moon card came up with it. The Moon card, and like I said, I can't remember what else, but the Moon card points out that there's something that you guys are not seeing. Okay? There's something you guys are not seeing. So it's a possibility here that there is disillusionment, or being delusional, or you're not seeing things clearly, or being in the dark about the possibilities of something working out or something not working out, or some kind of change here. Now this popped the Temperance card here. You guys, I feel, will need to be more patient. So it could be it's unlikely because it's a timing thing, where you guys may be anticipating that something could happen a whole lot sooner or immediately than what may actually be realistic. Okay, so you guys may need to be patient in your situation and try to hang in there just a little bit longer in terms of, and when I say hanging in there longer, being hopeful longer about what it is that you want, because being impatient is just going to cause you a lot of grief or a lot of disappointment. And then this water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone who is sensitive, in touch with their emotions, feelings. They could be nurturing, kind and caring to others, generous, dramatic, or, someone who likes to drink, those kind of different things. They may also be an unlikely option here. It's just interesting. So I don't know if you're anticipating a new start here, because I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together here. She's holding a cup. This is a cup. And I don't want to say she, but I'm just pointing out this is who's in the card. The readings are gender neutral. So these readings can apply to anybody, because the people that appear, I'm only going off of their signs or their characteristic traits. They could be man or woman, okay? So keep that in mind. But this person here is holding a cup, and this is a cup. This could be someone that is offering you an opportunity, whatever that opportunity may be, whether it's a relationship or a job or some kind of whatever the opportunity may be. And maybe this is what it is that is unlikely. Maybe it's not all it's cracked up to be, or maybe it's not going to happen as fast as you would like it to. Maybe it's not going to work out as well as you think it would, or maybe it is up to this person, and maybe they may not, maybe they may take back what it is that they're offering, or maybe they may not keep their end of the bargain. So that's what I'm piecing together, or what I'm getting. You guys let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. That would be very helpful to me. And this is going way longer than I wanted to, the reading, so I'm going to go ahead and get these other cards real quick. The last deck here, The Answer is Simple by Sonia Coquette. And this is my favorite deck because I love the illustrations. They're beautiful, and the messages are beautiful and meaningful. All right, there's one to pop out there. Ah, yeah. And that's just more confirmation. This is trying to pop, and with those two. Okay. Now, back to what was being pointed out. Okay, when I clarified the unlikely card, it was back to being the Temperance card, being patient. So this is more confirmation. Be patient. You know, it's probably not your turn yet. You know, so because you see the kids here, they're all in line going up this ladder, and they're waiting their turn. And oftentimes kids don't like to wait their turn, but the lesson kids end up learning is they need to be patient, wait in line until it is their turn, and wait for this next person to go down and get their opportunity. So maybe somebody else is getting an opportunity, or, you know, or receiving a blessing that you feel you deserve, and you're feeling maybe discouraged about it, or like, oh, when is going to be my time or my chance, whatever. But just get in line, you know, and get in line meaning just, you know, continue to put your best foot forward. And if there is an opportunity to apply yourself to, or whatever it is, just be patient. Just be patient, but don't give up on getting what it is you feel you want or desire or deserve. But be patient, wait your turn. Now, you also had share your gifts. For those of you who this is about your jobs or career opportunities or whatever, this to me is like, let people know what it is that you're good at and what you do. Get your resume out there, pop up, you know, get on LinkedIn, network. Let people know what you're good at, what you do. If you're really talented, like say you sing or you act or something. Like I was telling, you know, a friend that I know, you need to let people know that you can do this. Share your gifts. I'm sharing my gift right now by doing these readings. I'm sharing it, and I'm putting it out there. You know, that's how people will know, hey, I'm a tarot reader. I can do readings, you know. Now, if you, like I said, if you're a singer or something, or an actor or whatever it is that you do, whatever it is your gifts are, your experiences, your skills, let it be known, put it out there. Like I said, if you're a singer, actor, get on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and start putting vocal clips out there displaying that you can sing, whether it be a cappella clip, or are you doing a monologue or something as an actor, whatever it is, or making your own little comedy clips, whatever it is, put it out there so that people can see this is what you can do, because it will help draw in opportunities to you. And people say, oh, you do this, you do that, I want to hire you to perform at a wedding, you know, as a singer or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that anybody who's looking at job or career opportunities or whatever, share your gifts, put it out there online, spruce up that resume, go to events, network, Let people know what it is that you're good at. Share your gifts, whatever it is. Volunteer is what I'm also getting for some of you. So people can see what it is that you do, and that could bring opportunities. But share your gifts. Don't be quiet about it. Share it with others and share it in a way that it can be appreciated. Now, you guys have turned back. So some of you probably are in a maze. You're confused. You don't know which way to turn. You don't know which way to go at this point. You're unsure. You're uncertain, and that could cause you stress and strain and worry. Turn back. When you're unsure of where to go next or how to get out of this mess or out of this maze, turn back, okay? Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the start, and try. I want to say try again, but turn back is what this is saying. And this is clean up your mess. Clean up your mess. If you guys, caused any conflict, because this is definitely a conflict card, but it could just be, like I said, you feel like you're experiencing hassles or struggles or whatever it is, go back and clean up your mess. Go back and clean up your mess. Turn back is what you guys got, and clean up your mess. You guys who are watching that, you'll know how this is. So you know how it resonates. And it says dare to be happy. So once again, it goes back to free will and you choosing to look at or perceive the situation how you want it to be. You don't have to be miserable. You don't have to be unhappy. You don't have to let things or people or situations get to you. Dare to be happy. Dare to be happy. It's more attractive and it'll make you feel better. And the energy we express out there is what we attract back. Okay. Now, if you guys misstepped in a situation or misstepped with someone, go ahead and clean up your mess, reconcile, apologize, look at where you may have been at fault, and see if you can come to an agreement, see if you can, reconcile something, maybe forgive some people, and go at it with a positive way of thinking and doing and feeling. Okay, that's you guys' reading for this month. It was not supposed to be this long, but Capricorn, you guys definitely are experiencing something, and I wish you guys the best. If you're interested in a personal reading, please visit my website at prettytarot.com, or you can email me at prettytarot@gmail.com, or check the description below. Peace and love.